Welcome to the Confident Speaker podcast by Speaking Your Brand. This is your host, AI Carol. How do you know when it's worth saying yes to a free speaking gig? Here's the thing, not every free opportunity is created equal. I can still remember one of my very first speaking engagements over a decade ago. It was unpaid, it was local, and I almost didn't do it. I thought, what's the point if I'm not getting paid? But I went anyway. And you know what happened? I met two women at that event who also spoke that day. We hit it off, stayed in touch, and I ended up getting a dozen more speaking opportunities over the next couple of years, all from that one free event. One connection, one opportunity. That's all it takes. So how do you evaluate if a free speaking gig is worth your valuable time and energy? Here are 3 questions to ask yourself. First, does the audience include your ideal clients or key decision makers? There's a big difference between speaking to a room of general attendees versus speaking to a highly targeted audience that's aligned with your business goals. If you're a leadership coach and the room is filled with mid-level managers and HR professionals, bingo, that's your crowd. But if it's a random community fundraiser and no one in the room fits the type of people you serve, then this isn't a strategic yes. You're not on that stage for the sake of being visible. You're there to move your message forward. Second, will you get assets you can use again? Things like professional video, photos, or powerful testimonials from attendees. If you're speaking at a beautiful venue with great lighting and you're allowed to record yourself, that can be gold for your speaker reel or your website. One of our clients gave a free keynote at an event because it was on a large stage and the team allowed her to bring in a photographer and videographer. That footage helped her book her next paid keynote and position herself at a much higher level. So even if you don't walk away with money in your pocket, you could walk away with the tools that lead to your next paid speaking gig. That adds up fast. The third question to ask is there a lead generation opportunity? This is a big one. Are you allowed to mention what you do? Can you offer a lead magnet or use a feedback form with checkboxes for people to connect with you afterward? Simply speaking isn't enough. You're a business owner after all, so you need to treat every opportunity like a way to invite people into your world. We give our clients a feedback form they print and hand out at the end of their talk. It includes just a couple of questions, plus a place where attendees can say, yes, I want to learn more, or yes, refer me to other organizations who need a speaker. That form, it's led to high-paying clients, corporate training gigs, and long-term relationships. You see, free doesn't have to mean unpaid. Your return might come in the form of visibility, relationships, leads, or assets, but only if you're strategic. There's nothing wrong with doing free speaking engagements, especially when you're starting out or testing new material, but don't automatically say yes to everything. You are the CEO of the speaking side of your business. And that means knowing where your time has the biggest impact. Let me leave you with this empowering thought. You never know who's in the room, but you do know your message matters. When you align the right audience with the right opportunity and show up with intention, even a free gig can lead to phenomenal results. If you're ready to level up and create a strategic speaking plan that includes both paid engagements and purposeful lead generation opportunities, head over to speakingyourbrand.com to see the ways we can work together. Be sure to follow the podcast here on Apple Podcasts or Spotify for more insightful and actionable strategies. This on-demand episode was generated by my AI voice clone trained on Speaking Your Brand content. Thanks for listening. Now go out there and speak with confidence and purpose.